I don't know what this game is, but it looked cool. And the, yeah, let's go into settings real quick. Tutorials are on. Cool, cool, cool. What's the controller got to say? Nothing. Okay. Can't fuck with the visuals tab at all, so this game's locked at whatever settings it wants to give. Cool. You think the volume's fine? Hell yeah. And I'm glad you think the news ticker's a nice touch. I don't know what inspired that, but I just kind of woke up one day and was like, oh yeah, no, that's the thing we're doing. Also, this is not the beginning of the game. So the confirm noise is very loud in my headphones. I see. Also, using the right stick to move this is weird. Alright, I think this is the beginning of the game. Yeah, so the confirm noise is loud in my earphones, but there's no real other audio with the game, so we'll play it by ear. Let me know if anything changes. Also, if you're feeling overwhelmed or struggling and, you know, all that, I guess this is stuff that this game's gonna have. There's the disclaimer for you. Oh, you know what, too? This would be a great opportunity to do that. I made that whole big layout, and then I keep playing these games where I'm like, yo, I'd rather have it full screen where you can see the whole thing. Alright, texting mom. Square is my confirm button. That's gonna be interesting. Alright, cool. Okay, so we got hair and skirt physics. Oh no, I cannot invert the camera. Interesting. That's gonna be a pain in the ass. Okay. Very interesting aesthetic choice there for the sky and background. Silent Hill fog is dope. Can I just run right past? At some point it's gonna tell me I gotta go back, right? Oh no, I can just completely explore all of this. Alright, well, let's not get too crazy. Let's just go see what the game wants us to do first. And then I will adjust to the camera accordingly. I'm one of the few rare people who cannot function with controls that are not inverted. And I don't know what that says about me, but I'm noticing more and more that that little option is getting shuffled to the wayside. When I was playing Midnight Suns, that game had really weird invert controls. So I ended up disabling them, and then when I went to play a game like Doom, it was like really hard to readjust. So I'm wondering if I'm going to hit the point where I'm just going to have to brute force non-inverted controls and just get that out of my brain once and for all. But ever since, even like back in the old days of like playing like PS2 games and all that, I've always had to use invert. We are Shenmue coded right now. I have to walk and follow this person. This was the thing I liked the least about Shenmue. When people are like, it's such a great game, why don't you like it? Because 9 out of 10 times they'd be like, go somewhere, and I'd go ask somebody, like an NPC, like, hey, can you tell me where that place is? And they'd be like, sure, I'll walk you there. Oh, that was nice of Frangen to wait for me. Wait, what? Uh, Okay. I thought maybe I was just coming in here to buy something. I didn't realize I was going to be running the store and that the owner knew me. I don't have any money for Gashapon. Is that how you spell that, or am I being ignorant? That's not a typo, right? You would know, Maggie. You'd know better than me. Can I climb the ladder? No. Oh, I have a flip phone. How do I use it? Oh, damn, that phone looks fucked up, girl. Okay, bye. Also... Oh, I thought when I opened my inventory, the physics freaked out. So that's not the vending machine they're talking about. That is indeed the way. Okay, so I'm just ignorant. You know what? I think I would like to go back to this, so when I'm talking to the chat, people know I'm not just talking to myself. Yeah, the sound effects in this game are funny, because they're either non-existent or they're, like, really puzzling. Oh, hey, what's up, Bodega Cat? Don't mind me, I'm gonna pet the air in front of you. Alright, now we're locked in a camera perspective, so... Oh, slushies! Small wins. It's bread. That's a Silent Hill joke. I think that's from Silent Hill 3. Oh shit, a mannequin. It's in my way. I was gonna say this is very Silent Hill coded with the, I know I say that about all of these games, but the way you were outside and the camera was following you, and then you come into certain spots and they're like, no, we're gonna lock that. Okay, I keep clicking on bread because I keep seeing the prompt, but how do I get past this? Oh no, the first puzzle in the game. Switch on the cash register. Why can't I get behind the counter? Oh, we'll explore a little bit. Maybe there's some more shit we could do. Can't rob the ATM. Wait, did that thing move now? Oh, okay. We're doing that creepy shit. This character is very chill about all of this. What the hell was I even here to do? Was I like buying milk or something? And now I'm like turning a whole store on and going in the back room and shit? Okay, camera, watch out. Oh, this little weird camera thing here. This. Just because I gotta keep harping on the usefulness of tank controls in these types of games. This is the exact type of problem you run into when you don't have tank controls in fixed camera perspective. I'm holding up in the game when the camera angle switches. It keeps putting me back up, which means the angle keeps switching. Some games get around that by, if I'm holding up and the camera switches, I'll keep running in the same direction, but that has its own problems. But it's just something to think about when people want to discount tank controls. Usually the tank controls exist for a reason, and they're the best solution to the problem. Well, I want that thing. It's shiny. Oh, shit. That scared the crap out of me. Alright, put them up. Oh, we got combos? What the fuck she said? Yeah. That legit made me jump. That was weird. I was reading the dialogue over the box, and then the music just popped in, and that thing came right at me. Oh, I do not have a code for the freezer. Okay. So what do we think? Do we think it's 5683? The love phone. Polyphonic ringtones. I don't know what that means. 5683. Let's see. What? Oh, as soon as I hit it, it went into that before I even confirmed. Dubstep drop had me thinking that my game bugged. I was gonna try 1234 or 5683 didn't work, or 6969 or 8008 usually works. Also, was I still able to talk with that dubstep, or did the dubstep overpower my vocals? Oh shit! It's a real doll in a freezer. Oh, Master Doll Maker. This is kind of like the plot of Halloween 3, but with dolls instead of masks, where the whole town revolves around the one little creepy evil business. I was fine, excellent. I'm getting good at audio. A lot of dialogue in this demo. It's interesting, usually with demos, I'm like, give me the gameplay. I want to know what the game feels like to play it. That's the important part. I don't care about the story. But, I think depending on the type of game, like this seems to be a little bit more of a slow burn. It's actually not bad to give you like a little bit of a demo that goes more into tone and atmosphere and lore and all of that. I just do hope we get to play a little bit more. Fist fighting that mannequin was fun. Also, a run button would be sick. It's another thing I'm never a fan of in games, and we kind of got away from that. It's not like it used to be, say, like back in like 07 or 08, like that Xbox 3 era, Xbox 360 era, where there's these segments where you're forced to just walk at the pace they want you at, so they could like, I'm saying interview, so they could introduce things as they come up. Like they wouldn't want me running past all of this; they want me to see it, but I always attribute that to the Xbox 360 because I remember Gears of War. They would use it to mask loading zones and they would just dump lore on you, and it was just your big heavy muscle man slowly walking like this with his finger on his ear talking to Anya, and it was like the most aggravating thing. Yeah, I just walked all the way down here and I gotta walk all the way back because there was no reason to go that way. It won't let me walk back here or anything either. Yo, is this a walking simulator? Is that what this means? I know we play our genres fast and loose, especially on this channel, so it is simulating walking. No, yeah, we really can't do shit. We just gotta keep walking. A string. Okay. She sucks at hide and seek. Got it. You know, I could probably hide a little better if I could run or walk into the background. Would we call this game cozy? That's usually what they say walking sims are, right? They're cozy walking sims. Yeah, behind the vending machine and while we walk behind, gotcha. Oh yeah, that's where I would hide if I was a Monster High doll. Oh, I got it. So I hid in the freezer and froze to death, and that's why this town is evil. The little girl coveted the idea of hiding in this large refrigerator. Fuck. This is like rule number 1 of like, don't do things. Like they, I don't know, maybe it's different where other people are from, but where I am, there is actually a law that if you're discarding a refrigerator or a freezer, you have to take the door off of it. Because apparently once it closes, it creates like a seal that you can't get in from the, get out from the inside. I mean, I could because I'm cool and tough, but I guess like children were chilling out too hard. The sound design is interesting. you cannot base the crux of your story on somebody being an idiot and dying, please. I'm not gonna be too hard. I'm not gonna be harsh on the demo, but they gotta have more than that. Okay, bye. Alright, can I go walk around and beat shit up now? I do like that I have a square up button. That does crack me up. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Also, where's the... Wait, what did I... Where's my phone? What did I just do? I think I zoomed out too far and the phone vanished. Yeah, I did. How do I get that back? Do you see that? Wait. Oh, that's right. It's triggers to zoom. Oh, maybe we should, That's no good. Oh, shit, okay. I can make the camera face whatever direction I'm in. That's good. I was gonna suggest that. Yeah, I can run around holding my head in pain. Throw punches. Oh, we don't want to talk to you yet. We want to explore the town. Or do we? Part of me is like, the game told me to explore the town, so I should. Because I'm probably going to find, like, a weapon. Maybe a gun. A gun will be cool, but... Part of me is also like, I can't see shit. And I don't want to walk around for no reason. or through things for no reason. Alright. Cool idea to have to come up and find the map. I do dig that. I kind of feel like if I stray too far, I'm never going to find that school again. Oh, cool. It's at that $10 lamp they sell at Target. Every dorm room has one. I'm not falling for your shit again. Okay. I guess you're a non-aggressive mannequin. But I see you. Don't fuck with me. I keep bringing up Silent Hill. I think on one of these streams I should actually sit down and play through one for people. It is very interesting how much that and Resident Evil inspired people to make other games, and seeing what they take from them and what they do differently. Oh, hey, Mio. Oh, we have the music drop. So I wonder what's up with this town. Is the town evil, or do they mean like, you know, theoretically the town killed these people? Maybe it like runs in parallel. It's one of those stories where like the town is suffocating and it sucks to be stuck there and people don't get out. Or are we evil? Yeah. I like the music. They gotta give us more game, right? We're gonna play a little more. Okay, good. Oh, somebody pushed her. So the thing I'm still stuck up on is, am I just a random stranger that showed up at this town and everybody's acting way too familiar? Or do I just like live in this town? Okay, it's 5 boop. You could remember that, right, chat? Oh, hell yeah. No, watch, we gotta go back where that lamp was. Yeah, there are a lot of questions, but it's not like a what the fuck's going on kind of vibe. It's more like a I want to know more vibe. Like, you can do this really well with games, and you can do this really poorly with games. But I'm gonna trust this game. I believe in it. Oh, wait a minute. I should check the map. That might tell me, right? So I think I am going in the wrong direction. Well, we'll see. Yeah, mystery box storytelling is a slippery slope. You get like the J.J. Abrams flavor of it, where they just throw shit at the wall and see what sticks, and then it's our responsibility to find out what that can click together and become. And I think that's kind of whack. It shouldn't be my job to understand what's going on. You know, you should set those expectations for me and then give me other things to puzzle over and figure out. But when you have like that slow unwind where they want you to be unsettled and then they'll give you a little bit. I'm doing a very poor job of explaining what I'm trying to say, but... Oh, there's... Wait, what? There's no 8. How am I supposed to... Wait, what? Okay. Alright, I'm out of ideas. So... I don't want to be a nitpicker, but as a person who's used multiple keypads in his existence, I don't think just removing the keypad button would stop me from being able to press the 8. So I guess we should go look for an 8. Where the fuck would I even look for that? Also, do I have any kind of a journal or anything? Oh, what's that? Wait, what? I have a Macarena command. I wonder if this does anything in the game or if this was just for fun. Okay, so I have a button that makes me dance, but I have no way to check any sort of a log or a diary or adjust my video settings. I'm gonna get this milk home. I'm gonna be like, Ma, oh, that's cool. It shifts. It's into the cornfields. The things you gotta go through to get skim milk. Yeah, I don't think the 8's gonna be all the way out here, but it's funny that it lets you do that. Yeah, no, I don't think I can go into any of these. There's nothing in that build. What? Now, hold up. Uh-oh. Well, it's a demo. But yeah, they totally forgot to, I forgot what it's called, but there's a setting you have to put on your walls. Usually, again, I don't even know what engine they're using, but this usually just occurs with 3D models. Where it makes it, it's invisible from one side right now. So the side I'm looking through, it looks like there's no wall. It's something they forgot to toggle. That's funny. I am wondering if I have to go back to the store to look for the 8. Simply because the store seems to be the only other location that I can actually go in and out of. Yeah, because it would be absolutely crazy if they just expected me to run around and find a random house with an 8 in it, right? So where was the store? Do we remember? The 8 is DLC? Yeah. It's an early access game. The 8's gonna come later. I think, like, there are a couple of, listed places here, but they couldn't possibly want me to check all of these places for that key, right? Let's see, we got, they are all in a straight line, thankfully, so I'm gonna check around the convenience store, and then we could check around the high school if we have to. We can't get into the manor, and I'm pretty sure it's not gonna want us to go all the way to the factory yet. Then we could check the cafe while we're here, too. Oh, an arcade machine. Also funny, it won't let me, I can't pull the trigger to raise my, hands, like if I want to fist fight in the, fixed camera areas. Alright, time for the old, survival horror trick. Damn. I could go for some stale chips and hot dogs. I completely lost track of what I was about to say. Oh, I was gonna make the joke about running around, mashing X up against solid objects to see if anything pops out, but can't I just, like, break the box open? Whoa. Okay, so we legit cannot interact with anything right now. Oh, I ran behind the counter by accident. That camera car right there sucks. Alright, second puzzle in the game. We can't go out like this, gamers. Oh, that's cool. It reacts to me. Bitch. Wow, I get that reference. I'm noticing there are more dolls. So maybe I'm on the right path. Nope. Okay, I guess we'll check the town monument. I seem to have run right past the cafe and not realized it, so welcome to Doll Town. Okay, I got origami. Can I use the origami? No. I also have a money icon up there. So, kind of wondering how I would spend money in a creepy doll town where I'm only one of only two people that exist in the town, but it's like that other game we played at the beginning of this endeavor that says it's gonna have a whole fucking visual novel dating sim thing, despite the survival horror. But it wasn't in the demo, so... Alright, the bus pieced the fuck out. Scrounging this whole town looking for one keypad key. So we're gonna check that cafe if it lets us in. And then we're gonna go back by the school, and then we're gonna give up. And then this is gonna be like the worst YouTube video I ever put out. It's not very content creator of you. Part of me really wants to look it up. And then part of me is like, that would be really stupid. Ooh, take the money. Hell yeah. I'm robbing inanimate objects. Well, this looks like a place where a key item might be stashed behind some sort of a trial. No? Alright. Maybe I'll just take my 100 yen and go play that arcade machine a bunch. Do I have a tool to use in the keypad? No, I do not. I have 2 pieces of origami, a cell phone that gets no reception, keys to the convenience store, and 100 yen. Which I think that's like $1 in Earth money, I'm not quite sure. Oh, you know what? Maybe I can use... No, because I don't have a... It would have to be a coin, right? Maybe I can use the money. Alright, let's get big brain here for a minute. Maybe I take the money back to the convenience store. I pop the cash register and make change. And then I stick the change into the vending machine out back. And it pops out the thing I need. Maybe I just do it right here on the machine. Maybe 100 yen is just a coin. I assumed it wasn't because it was 100. That's a Lego block. This really is Shenmue. Nah, you know what? The Lego will work. Okay. We're about to use Lego as a keypad button. Hell yeah. If that's the solution to this puzzle, it's going to be amazing. I have no idea if this is the right way, actually. Okay. I was about to hit that moment where I was like, maybe I'm going the wrong way. I was going to turn around. Alright, so it's the code 5 boob, right? Lego fits perfectly. Yes. I'm very curious what engine they used for this. can't just be some Unreal Engine drop, right? Ooh, a Dutch angle. Also, I see I have a health bar now. You have no idea how fucked you are, mannequin. That was it? Don't want to explore the rest of the house? Just beat the shit out of the mannequin and chill? Yeah, that was the boss, right? I just like to think that the character I'm playing as is just very powerful. She's clearly fearless. Oh. So do we think this is some kind of a story about like some dude that started like murdering people and making dolls out of them, or there's always that thing when you play these types of games where you're like, is it supernatural or is it the hubris of man? And I think a really good game will give you a bait and switch on that. I remember Until Dawn had a good one. Until Dawn, they were like, hey, it's some supernatural shit, ooh. And then started like making it like laying some breadcrumbs out, like, oh no, this is still somebody doing this. And then like halfway through the game, they were like, nah, just kidding, fucking Wendigos. And I thought that was a cool way to do that. Because they could have just stopped it like, haha, it's some dude and he's trolling you into thinking Wendigos are real. But they were like, no, we're gonna put the mystery inside the mystery inside the mystery. Cool how the cutscenes have color. Like it's a good way to differentiate between like things that previously happened and things that are happening now. Usually they do that shit backwards where normal stuff has color and then it'll go to like sepia or black and white for, to signify the past. So I think it's cool this game does it the other way around because they want to keep that black and white, that gray muted look. Damn, that's gonna be my funeral. Why does he look like Mr. Rogers? Oh. So maybe he like made a pact with some supernatural shit. Oh, I'm playing as him now. Good faces. Look at that fucking guy. I think the graveyard looks cool too, actually. It's interesting the lack of skybox. I don't think that was... Like, it didn't look very good before. It almost looked unintentional. But it works here. Well, I mean, technically there's a skybox with the clouds, but... I guess the sky being black, I should say. What's his inventory look like? Nothing. I can make the inventory noise by hitting the button, but... Oh, he fucking squares up, too. I wonder if his combos are different. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Beautiful day for some dubstep. Fist fight my kid. It probably really doesn't want me up here. Oh, my vision got tighter. That's interesting. I don't know what the origami collectible even does, especially in this demo. But something about picking a couple up on incident makes me want to look for all the rest of them now, too. So I don't know if that's like psychological manipulation or if that just says something about me. Lighting. Yeah, I can't really, you gotta get them all for the true ending to the demo. Yeah, that makes sense, Maga. There's like, how do I say it? There's a whole lot of nothing in this environment. And it doesn't really... Some games, it's like, yeah, we want you to, like, walk around and look for the shit you're supposed to do, or... You know, we want to have, like, that spooky atmosphere. You know, you're not... Are you alone, or are you not? But I think if you're not, like, really careful with that, and, like, really tight on how that's designed, what you kind of end up with is a little bit of what's going on here, where... It just feels empty. Like, there's a lot of these weird little beaten paths I can go off and explore, and then I just kind of hit, like, a... Well, there's no reason to be up here, or, like, even worse, like a hard wall telling me I can't do anything up here. And again, you know, this is a demo. This isn't... Not even a finished game right now, so... I'm not really faulting the game for that, but it's just something I've noticed. Like, right here. Why even let me up here if you were gonna do this, you know? Especially when there's no reason to go up there. The tombstones and the lanterns look cool, though. Like, that's a very cool screenshot right there. But yeah, like, I kind of reached a spot right now where I'm actually already like, damn, I'm tired of walking around. It didn't really give me anything like a goal to accomplish. It didn't, there's no danger. It's just kind of like wander around until I hit the arbitrary trigger. If this was like a straight line, I just want to be hit a bunch of triggers, then sure, but you're giving me a big empty space to explore, and I'm just looking for the thing that's going to progress. Well, I don't know. That could sound like nitpicking. Yeah, there's nothing out here, right? Nope, he doesn't even want to fuck with that. Like, what grave could I possibly... These are all graves, you know? So it's the move. I just go up to every single grave and see if something triggers. Or is it just a signposted one that's like right here and obvious? Like the lighting goes away, so it's even like... You get that vibe like, am I even supposed to be here? Is this the spot I'm supposed to be? If I walked up to the grave site over here and then the light faded out and it moved on with the game, that would be something, but... It was probably the grave right in front of where the corpse was screaming, that I don't remember which one it was now. Alright, I guess we'll just check them all. You ever play the first Legend of Zelda on the NES Mega? And they had spots where, when you touch a tombstone, a ghost would come out. And then you had to, it was a certain tombstone you had to touch to get under it and get something. So you're just running through the whole graveyard part of the game, mashing on the tombstones. Shit, maybe that's something I should stream at one point. That would go really well into my, psychotic look into what a Metroidvania means. Zelda 1's a pretty, short, snippy game. I just don't remember where everything is. I think that game's kind of brilliant for as early as it was. It's not a very big game, but it's obtuse enough where you go into it blind, and it's a lot of making your own maps, taking notes, trading information with people that are also playing the game. You could never really do that nowadays, the internet shit, but I need to find this damn tombstone. Can I just leave? If we just give up on this whole endeavor and we don't resurrect our daughter? No, okay. I'm gonna laugh when I do find it and it's like the most obvious tombstone that looks nothing like the rest of them. And then I'm gonna go back and look at the VOD and realize I walked past it like 9 times. I'll walk around with my hands up. Like, I'm kind of reaching a spot where there are some tombstones I can't tell if I already checked them or not. Well, it won't let us over there, so... Yeah, that is usually the case, right? You complain at the beginning and then you look back later and you're like, nah, I'm just stupid. I'm gonna find out some shit like I was mashing the wrong button. That's why he didn't check anything. Very interesting. The X button on my controller is the confirm button for most shit. It's showing up on the screen as A because my shit's running through a converter that makes it think it's an Xbox controller, but And then when I'm like someone's talking to me or I need to get rid of a dialogue box or something, I have to hit square. So let me posit a question to you, chat. Is that a clever way to stop people from mashing through text and missing things? Or is that a weird oversight? I checked all of these already, right? There's got to be something I'm not understanding here. I feel like I checked every one of these tombstones. Maybe put like a little sparkle or a flash or something on it. That'd be cool. Alright, I'm gonna give it like another minute or two. Oh, maybe it's this one right here with the doll on it. The flower. Ah, okay. We're gonna blame that one on me. Yeah, we're gonna totally blame that one on me. It was the only grave here right after the doll disappeared that had flowers on it. Or should I double down and be like, this game sucks. It didn't give me enough Ludo narrative dissonance. Oh no, don't do that. Dude, you can't use chopsticks for that. That seems kind of fucked up. It'd be like scooping somebody's ashes out of their urn with a fucking spoon. Dad, put my bones back. I'm dead. Dad, don't defile my grave. Ouch. Ow, ow. Oh, you let me down and then she fell. Haha. Ooh. This is new. I like this. I can still throw punches. Can I fight my daughter's corpse? No. Oh yeah, also she fell off the roof, so this is like double fucked. This is cool. I want more of this kind of shit. Yeah, she's okay, right? Maybe now that we got the preamble out of the way, the game could do more weird shit. The workshop smelled like hot glue. I don't think a professional mannequin maker uses hot glue, but I'm not an expert. It's so fucked up. The writing is good. I wonder if this game's gonna have voice acting or if they're gonna go in on the dialogue, the text being over the screen like this. Because I kind of dig this. I'm also curious how he knows how to do this. Or is this just kind of like a thing he did out of desperation? He's hoping like something will take, like a spirit or something will take pity on him. I do kind of feel like if you have a ghost dropping out of the sky telling you not to do this, maybe you shouldn't do this, but also, am I getting confused? Was this the girl that froze to death or the girl that fell off the roof? This is the girl that froze to death, right? So maybe the corpses falling out of the sky is not as clever as I thought it was. Dude, you didn't have to cut the whole tip of your finger off to draw blood. Oh, poor guy. Oh. Okay. So, like, 3 people made this whole thing. Yeah, I can't be harsh on it. Um, I kind of wish there was more game and a little less, I guess, story. A lot of the time that I had control of the character, I was just kind of wandering around. So I kind of don't really have a feel on how the game is going to function, but the writing was really cool, and I do like the tone that it set. I would like to see more of this game. I kind of wish the demo gave me more. But, yeah, I mean, it's not AI slop, and, it's better than anything I could put out. So you get no complaints from me on that regard. The art looks cool. I do dig the art.